Hello, sir.
Hi.
First of all, thank you so much for spending your last 2 days with us and taking your valuable time to share your experience with us. So, to begin with, please introduce yourself, your name, the business you run, and roughly the size or scale of your operations.
So I'm Anurag Jain, and I head a firm called Synapse ValueTech. It's an IT services firm. I employ about 15 people, of which about 10 are technical and the others are non-technical, support staff, functional consultants, and so on and so forth. And I have 2 offices, one of which is recently formed, so I'm scaling up there, mostly with non-technical people.
Okay, so before this workshop, what was not using AI costing you, like time wasted or opportunities missed, or that feeling of falling behind? And honestly, did you feel that it was too non-technical for this?
Well, like I said, we are a technical house, so obviously we were using AI, especially, Ritesh is a colleague from our business referral group, so he has been behind me ki aap aao workshop pe. But he's the one who got me hooked on to cloud and ChatGPT. So we've been using considerable amounts of AI applications. Most of these models are paid subscriptions with us. But coming to the workshop was a completely different experience for us. We got to know what is the depth and extent we could utilize AI, even the use cases which we were not doing or we were not employing so far, so forth. We got an idea as to how we can deploy them and then, derive more value from what we are already subscribing to.
Okay, so we are in the final hour of a workshop now. So please show us or tell us one thing that you have made or built on your own hands during this workshop.
One thing that Ritesh showed us was that if there is a substantial amount of public data available, we could actually reference that data for deep research, get that research onto a document for analysis, for self-study and analysis, and then derive multiple pieces of work from that deep research. So what we did was, I had a startup, and one of the pain points of the startup is that it's in the lending space. So one of the biggest pain point or challenge that we face is we don't get the actual lending parameters for a lot of lending institutions. We've somewhere about 7,000, 8,000 lending institutions in India today. And with time, these parameters keep changing. So one of the things that Ritesh actually showed us and told us that these parameters could be deep researched and that research could be scheduled to be done every day if required. So, and that is what we built. So we built an engine today to get us that data on a daily basis so that we can process it inside the engine and then do the work that we intend to do with it.
Okay, so what is the first thing you're planning to do or implement on a Monday morning when you go back to your work?
This is exactly that is. I'm really excited as to what we've been able to derive with this deep research, and that goes as a direct plug-in into what we're trying to do, what we have been trying to do for some time now. Once we are able to deploy it and plug it in, then it should add immense amount of value to what we've been trying to do.
Yeah, so you could have watched any YouTube video for free, or like there are so many webinars and other workshops too. So what made this one workshop different for you, and something that they said or showed that no video or any other webinar could have done for you?
So you always to me personally speaking, a lot of these videos or webinars, podcasts for example, they would always talk about a lot of things and there is no practical, so to say. With me, the personal experience, especially what Ritesh, the hands-on experience that Ritesh asked us to do, everything that he showed us and asked us to do it ourselves, that made all the difference. And the challenge of taking the first step, that got removed with this workshop.
Okay, so finally, please look straight into the camera, and to the owner thinking that the workshop is too technical or expensive or not relevant to their industry, what's your thought about that?
Well, I came into the workshop thinking that we are already using what from paid subscriptions. What more could the workshop add? Frankly, I was here because Ritesh insisted, "Aap workshop mein aao," and then that is the only time I'll tell you what you're asking me to do. But then coming here was altogether a different experience, and I got to understand and learn much more than I had anticipated. So yeah, it was a complete benefit of time.
Okay, so thank you so much. That was wonderful. Your experience will definitely help other business owners.
Thank you.
Thank you.